Hi, it's Viv from Wisdom Released, and welcome to your daily read for Friday, June the 15th, 2018. I have shuffled, but I'll shuffle some more. We're joined by Otto this morning, who's very chilled out on the sofa here. It's been quite a week, hasn't it? The President Chump, did I say President Chump? There's a Freudian slip. Yes, the President of the United States visiting Singapore for those talks with Kim Jong-un. All the diplomacy that was needed there, and it really looking like an untenable situation, but that's but the agreement that was signed between them. I don't know. I'm sceptical. I think I'm probably not alone in that, and we'll be waiting and seeing, won't we, just to see how that turns out. They do seem to be quite unpredictable characters, but anyway, who knows? We could be surprised. It feels like it's been a week for us, for people standing up for themselves as well, for speaking out and standing up for what they feel is right. Yesterday, the 14th of June, was the anniversary of the Grenfell Tower disaster here in London, in the UK. And that was marked last night by a silent walk through London. So people are really continuing to stand up for themselves and speak out and do what's right for them. And that seems to be very much what the energies, the recent energies have been about. So I'm continuing to use the Wildwood Tarot this week by Mark Ryan and John Matthews. Really helps connect with our inner wisdom. So I'll continue with that. And we'll see what energies are present for today, what the universe would like us to know that connects us with our innermost wisdom, what messages they have for us that are in our highest and best interests. Okay, so Blasted Oak, the Stag, the Ancestor, the Six of Arrows, and the Three of Arrows. Well, this is really interesting because it's just what I was saying, really. The Blasted Oak in this deck is a combination of two cards. It's like the Hanged Man and the Tower. So this is like a flash of lightning striking the tree, and the figure here falling down. The card is all about change. It's all about seeing things from a different perspective. It's not so much a delay card as the Hangman card can be, really just hanging around and waiting. But it is a card of change, of transformation, of seeing things from a different point of view, and doing things differently. It's not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, I quite like it when I see this card and it comes up in the read. But this is the first card out, and so is the strongest energy today. And so we're experiencing transition. There's a sense of truth and justice about that. The Stag is the Justice card in this deck. He's very balanced. He's protecting himself behind this shield with the tree of knowledge on it, and he's balanced with the axe and ready to take action should he need to. He's very well prepared. This is somebody who's standing strong and tall and very determined to do the right thing, to do what's right for them. The Ancestor, which is the next one, is the Wisdom card. It's like the going within and being guided. by your own inner wisdom and seeing the wood for the trees. It's finding a way through. So this transition period and standing up for ourselves is really helping us to travel into uncharted territory, into new waters. This card, the Six of Arrows, has come up this week before, and it does feel to be very much the energy for all of us that we're, by standing up for ourselves and honouring what's important to us as individuals or us as a collective, we are overcoming this. Well, on this card it says jealousy. The card in the normal tarot with the arrows in the heart points to heartbreak and betrayal. It's just difficulty, really. There's been difficulty. It's not like we're sailing towards it or we're sailing into it. It feels very much like we're overcoming it. It's a transition period to overcome these difficulties. I mean, the difficulties are there in the first place so that we learn. We know that, and if we didn't have difficulties, then we wouldn't learn anything. And so we don't really need that card to tell us, but there we are. So the theme of this week very much appears to be standing up for what's right for us, and while we go through this transition period and we're overcoming these difficulties. So let's expand the read. What else? What else do we need to know? Yep. Three of Vessels, Queen of Bows, the Shaman, and the Pole Star. So what we have going on here is a real coming together with understanding and compassion. We have these two cards, the Three of Cups, the Three of Vessels, and the Queen of Bows. This could be something to do with business coming together to start something new, a new business opportunity. It could be a coming together of people generally in a relationship if there's been real discord there. If there's been difficulty there, this could be a new opportunity for people to create a new level of understanding. I think this is very much down to you. It's very much in your hands. The next card out is the Shaman, who is the magician in the normal tarot. And he's an action taker. He really has the wherewithal to create something out of nothing. So he's got all of these wonderful bits. He's got this massive tree of knowledge behind him. He's covered in all of this. He's got all of this kit and caboodle, and he can really bring people together. He really knows how to be diplomatic. He can say the right thing and do the right thing. He's very much guided by the universe. He's guided by this magic that's all around him. And the Pole Star here, this is basically the wish card, but this speaks to our inner guidance as well. You know, this is following what we know to be true for us. You know, standing up for what's true and what's right for us. You know, following our path and doing what's right. This is very much. It's a very empowering. It feels like a very empowering spread. So let's continue. Yeah, so we have the Eight of Stones, which is working hard. The Green Man, which is the Emperor card. And the Nine of Arrows, which is dedication in this deck. So yeah, we've got an opportunity to create something really worthwhile here. But you're willing to put in the work. And the Green Man here is a card of determination, as is the Stag. So there's a real feeling of knowing exactly what it is that you want and where you're headed. And the next card is the Nine of Arrows here, which in this deck is all about dedication. So, you know, the Eight of Stones and the Nine of Arrows, you really are willing to do what it takes to get to where you want to be. I just saw the Ace of Cups on the bottom there. That's a new start. Five of Vessels, Ecstasy. The Seer, and then the outcome for the week. We have the Ten of Bows, Responsibility, which is the turning a corner and the releasing of this burden. There's just a little way to go to turn the corner and release this burden. So there's fantastic potential here this week. Oh, the Ecstasy and the Seer card. There we sort of like have the male and the female version of the feminine and the masculine energy. Here we have the shaman in this spread, and the seer as well. So this is, you know, there are universal forces supporting us in our endeavours this week. You know, it's not all about the efforts that we put in. It is a joint effort between the universe and our dedication. And what's, you know, it might have felt burdensome, because I think earlier on in the week I pulled some cards that were Pentacles or Stones cards, and it felt like whatever it is that you're going through at the moment has been like a long drag, and it has felt burdensome. But this is, you know, the opportunity is here this week, today, for this to end. You know, you are overcoming what's been going on, and you are about to release. The first card out was the Blasted Oak. You know, things are changing. A transition is happening, a transition is occurring, and you know what you want. You have the clarity, you have the dedication, and you will get there. So all in all, a really nice reading for today. So I hope you have a great day. Hope you found that of interest, and that it's helped to, that it's resonated with you, and it's helped to connect you with your wisdom. And I look forward to reading for you again tomorrow. Take care.